Monday, September the 3rd. I did a lot of stuff. I'm going to update you guys later because it is currently 7:40, so kids come in like in 4 minutes. But I literally just got told like 2 minutes ago that I have a new kid. I gotta go get a chair and then 2 curriculum books. No, actually 1 curriculum book. I'll be back. Oh my god. Oh my god, I feel like I have not sat the entire day. Let me drink some water real quick. Oh my gosh, nothing beats the feel of nice cold water at the end of a long day. By my appearance and by the fact that I am exhausted, it is the end of the day. It is currently, I think, like 4:30. I did spend some time doing like the main difference in my room. I'm so excited. By the way, I want to go ahead and clear up some clarifications, because that's what I tell my kids all the day. I want to clear up some clarifications. The hat that I got for dismissal, I said it came from Michelle. It was actually Meredith, so Meredith, thank you. I did put a little like correction at the description, but I wanted to say it in the video. And I got lots of items from my Amazon wish list from Miss Betty. So you guys, I have like the best supportive people in the world, not just from you guys, but from my students, because y'all, today was a whirlwind. Guess what? I have 2 new students. 2. Número dos. So I think you guys saw a clip of it this morning. It was 7:35. I came in like 6:45. Went to the teacher's lounge, made my coffee. I get the Dunkin', there's a Keurig in there, so I get Dunkin's French vanilla, and then there's like the French vanilla creamer, and then I put a little bit of sweetener just to make it a little bit sweet, and it's so good. I brought like my coffee mug so I could drink out of it and keep it nice and warm. And then I come into my classroom and I start doing a ton of stuff. For example, I made the copies for the daily review as well as the daily homework. I hole punched them. I did not get to make the resources, but that's perfectly fine. I'll do them today. And then I also was sharpening the pencils, making sure that they were 10 each in each caddy. I was also throwing away any old papers such as daily review 2, because now we're on daily review 3, so I want to go ahead and throw away old papers each Friday or Monday. And then I also put like the new papers inside the file folders, so right before I leave I need to take them out and put them in the extra copies. I also just fixed up the desk because I think I am going to buy like circle dots, the ones that people use for like sit spots, but for like tile, just because I'm getting sick and tired. A pet peeve. These kids do a good job of like straightening up the desk at the end of the day, but they push it up. Like, let me show y'all. Look how close this desk is to this wall. It's not supposed to be that close. This is honestly supposed to be like right here, like back here. So everyone just pushes up their desk almost every day, and I'm just sick and tired of it. So my plan is, by the way, I put you guys up a little bit higher, is to get those tile sit spots, put them on like 2 of like, so where like the chairs and or the legs connect, and then that way they know this is where the desk is supposed to be, because I am sick and tired of telling them, y'all, push it back. Especially, I don't know what it is about my homeroom, but they love like that second row. They like every morning they just keep pushing up and up and up. Like, it was to the point where my first row here was like touching my desk. Like, that's how far up I'm like, y'all, that's weird. Stop pushing them up. Either way, that's the only issue that we've been having. Other than that, behavior is great. I mean, I feel like I got it solid this year. I got a good group of kids. I'm so fortunate and lucky, and I love all of my students. I got a good group this year. I set those non-negotiables like very much, like, and I love that you guys love that I like my non-negotiables. Like, people want to know like the template that I use, the font, like how I did them. So I might show them in this clip because it was like highly requested about my non-negotiables. But definitely, I don't even say the word rules anymore. I say non-negotiables because it just sounds more serious. and we go over them like 3 to 4 minutes each day. And because that I want them to know each and every day, this is how my classroom runs, this is how it needs to go each and every day. But we do have some new items in the classroom. But before I show you guys, I don't know if I told y'all, I got new kids, right? They're both from Mexico, so this is their first year here in the US. So how fun, how exciting, opportunities, right? The only thing is, because they're from Mexico, their English language is non-existent. I have one girl, one boy. The girl's in my homeroom, the boy's in the other class. My girl's a little bit better. I can tell that she knows more English than she lets on. I feel like she took some kind of course, or maybe her parents talk. Like, she knows English. Like, she definitely understands me. I've heard her talk in English, but definitely she feels more comfortable in the Spanish language. Now, my boy. My boy's a whole nother story. My boy knows nothing of English. Nothing. All Spanish, pure Spanish. I don't know, like I told him, what's your name? And he didn't know what name was. And then I said, ¿Qué es tu nombre? And he told me, oh, that's my name. So definitely we got a little bit work, but I'm just so grateful that he has the opportunity to be here in the US, because yes, I know that things are going wild right now with the politics and the craziness in the US, but US is the best place to get a great education, and I'm just grateful that he is now here and he is able to get a quality education that he might not have gotten when he was in Mexico. So I'm even though it's going to be a little tough for me, because this is my first child in my 5 years of teaching that purely speaks Spanish. Like I've always had like more like the girl type, where half and half, knows English, half Spanish, more comfortable with Spanish but knows English. I've had that kind of like girl versus boy, but like I've never had where my boy is like, I don't know any English at all. So it's my first year ever experiencing that, but I know it's going to be a good year. It's going to be perfectly fine, because I have some amazing kiddos. Like today, like my kids were being so helpful. They were like, this is a binder. A binder is where you put all your school supplies, but they were saying in Spanish, because a lot of my kids come from Spanish speaking households. So their first language is Spanish, but obviously since they've been in school since pre-K, they know pretty much like all English, or like most English. So my girls and my boys were helping both my girl in my homeroom and my really Spanish speaking boy in my other class. So I'm just so grateful for them. Like, oh my God, like in the cafeteria, I was kind of like peeking through the little window, trying to see like how they were getting along with the kiddos. And I just saw like a lot of my girls go with like the new girl, and then I saw a lot of my boys go with my new boy. So, and then I kind of heard them talking in Spanish to my boy. So I'm just glad that they're making him and her feel welcome. I think I did hear like my girls talking English to the new girl, so I gotta check on that. But I know for sure like my boys were talking Spanish. So I'm just so happy to see that, and I'm hopeful that it continues throughout the day. But let me go ahead and show you. We have some new items. Guys, I'm so excited, because this is like the biggest change since like classroom setup. I'm so excited. Let me go ahead and show y'all, because y'all can kind of already start seeing here. The main thing is over here, and like most of the stuff is at my desk. Let me show y'all. All right guys, we're by the door. I know, don't beautiful sight right here. All right, y'all ready? Okay, I don't know, can y'all find the difference? I think y'all see it. Look. Ooh wee, guys, it might be a little bit blurry because it's dark. Guys, look, I got blackout curtains, and it goes all the way. They're even like way longer than I thought. I think I needed to get like, I don't know, like maybe 50. I think this is 69, but I can just easily like roll them up, so when we have movie nights, we can block out the entire the entire part. It looks so good. And then we have one over here. Guys, look how just more bright my lamp is because of how dark it is. Guys, look at it. Definitely there's still some sunlight peeking through in the corners, but actually if I were to like push this all against the window, it actually does cover up the entire thing perfectly, like on this side too. Like look how bright that is. And then it just, oh my god, like no light comes through. I love it. So when we like turn this off as well, y'all, just imagine movie night in my room with the lights on. Right now we have like a forest theme, so it's blue and green. Sorry, I'm trying not to trip over here. Guys, look at, hold on. So let me go in the back corner. So I'm by the connecting door right here. Oh, the door just opened. Guys, look at it, look at it. Oh my god, this is what the classroom looks like. I freaking love it. And then look just how bright. It's so bright now. But yes, and the best part about this, here, let me show you. Okay, I know you're far away, but I want to show y'all. So if I roll them up, I gotta kind of learn how to do this. So if I roll them up like this, it's gonna take some practice. There are hoops right here, or loops. You stick that one. Oh, I forgot to take off the tape off of this one. So you stick that one there. And then you take the other side. And same thing, there's a little sticky part right here. You take that off. And you put that one there. Y'all look. So most days, I know it looks kind of silly like this. Now, here's also why I wanted to buy them. God forbid, like I'm literally praying, God forbid there's an intruder. I hope it never happens. We have great security guards here at our school, great officers that walk around, patrol, they keep us safe. If it ever happens that we have to have an intruder drill, or if there is a person that is not known to our campus, if there's an unknown person on our campus, my goal is I take these off, it'll roll down, and then literally no one can peek through. And that's my goal for both. Now, I will be able to get to my desk one faster. I don't know if I want to tell one of my kids to do this, because by the time I come over here from my desk area, because I'm usually by my desk area, it's going to take me a while. But for right now, this is exactly my vision in terms of safety, but also because whenever we have like a movie night or Disney night, or we just like Christmas night, like we can watch a Christmas movie. You guys saw like how there was a lot of sunlight peeking through it, even with like the blinds. So I wanted to buy some blackout curtains so I could block out all the light, so that way when we do watch a movie, it's like complete darkness besides like the lights going through. So super excited. So let me go ahead and show you guys the rest. All right, next thing, and it might be kind of loud because I do have the AC on. This may seem familiar to you. I'll give you a second. About like 50,000 people saw this from Pocket of Primary, Michelle Emerson's, I think, classroom tour video. She talked about she got this off of Amazon, and it came with a little remote, because you guys know my love-hate relationship with this timer. I love it. It's amazing. It works. Hi guys. However, when I wanted to do, let's say 20 seconds, I would literally have to press the 1 second 20 times. Or if I wanted to do 30 seconds. So it just got tired real fast whenever I had to do like pair share or whip around. And I could do a custom, so my custom was 30 seconds. So let me try that again. Oh, and I just always hold on, reset. So let's say 1 minute. I did like though that I could stop it and I could add like another minute or 5 minutes. This was like the best part. So if I, oh no, let me actually give y'all like 3 more minutes. So I could do 1, 2, 3 and then stop again. Oh, you know what, let's go ahead and add 5 more minutes. So that's what I love about this timer. I just got really tired of the 20 seconds and the 30 seconds because I do have the custom where it's 30 seconds, but I usually do 20 seconds. So if I ever had to do, look, I didn't keep forgetting. No, what? Stop it. Hold on, stop, reset. If I wanted to do 20 seconds, I would always have to do that. Now, this is from Michelle Emerson. She gave me the idea. I took it from her Amazon store. I put a magnet on the back. Oh, it's blurry as heck. I put a magnet on the back, so this metal part is actually magnetic. So sometimes I stick it on there. I don't really have anything else that's like magnetic besides like the desk. Oh my god, never mind. Whoopsie. Well, y'all know what happens. So is it magnetic? Oh, so it was magnetic. I just had it too low. All right, y'all. Y'all gonna see me fix this. Hold on, let me see. Let me not break it literally on my first day here. So I gotta put the little thing in. There we go. Okay. Hopefully it still works. Let's find out. All right, so you push the, y'all probably want to see the remote more. All right, sorry about that, guys. So you push the, what is it, timer mode. Okay, I know it's kind of blurry, but I want y'all to see it. You put the minutes, and then I think, like, let's say you give them 15. Actually, no, hold on. I can't do this. Hold on, minutes. There you go. Nope, hold on, minutes. You put like 15 minutes, and then you do the seconds, and then you put 30 seconds. I'm trying to watch it through my screen, and then you press time. Now, what I like about this too is, let me pause it. You guys saw if I do time mode, it actually tells you the time, it tells you the date, tells you like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and it does tell you the temperature of the room so the kids can see it's a nice cool 73 degrees. But what I like about it a lot more than this one is that this one, when it goes to 20 seconds, and then while that's going, let me put 20 seconds on this, so time, no, yes, oh, I just had it, hold on. So down, and then I do seconds, I do 20. Oh, this one's about to ring. So watch this. So it's nice and loud. Unfortunately, it'll keep going. Like you have to physically push the stop and start for it to like stop chiming. And then this one, let me put 0. Okay, so 20 seconds will start. And I like that it gives you a little like ding to let you know, the kids know to go. We're just here waiting. I should have done 10 seconds. Partner A, talk to your partner for 20 seconds. That's what I tell the kids. Okay, so watch this. Here we go. So it's much louder, but I don't press anything for it to stop chiming. So after like, what was that, 3 seconds, it'll stop chiming, which I love. Plus it is louder because this one you do have the capacity to make it louder. Oh, that's very loud though. So I would always have it at 2, and that's louder. So I really like it. We're gonna see how it goes. I told the kids that at the end of the week, they're going to vote between whether they want the red one, because they've had this for 2 weeks now, or whether they want the new one. So far, they like the new one because it does tell them the time. So they kind of know, oh, like lunch is in like 10 minutes. So they're kind of liking that one more. I just have to remember if it's on the timer mode. Here, let me show y'all. If it's on the timer mode, you got to put it back on the time mode for it to like go back to the actual like time that it is. But so far, I love it. And again, this is magnetic, so I just kind of stick it right there just for now because it's magnetic. All right, so we again have the blackout curtain, which I absolutely love. Again, it is longer than the actual window, but I can always just kind of put it like on the windowsill here. Let me show y'all. All right, so this is kind of what I meant. So I can kind of fold it like on the windowsill so it's not like dragging all the way down here. And then I have a few more items in here that I want to show you. And then I also have a few more items in these two as well that I also want to show you. Here we have another set of these art trays. I absolutely love these because primarily what the kids do is they grab a tray and then they pretty much like just grab whatever supply they want and then they put them in here. They were using them when they did the project on Friday for their science project. And then today when I gave them some free time, I saw a lot of kids using this as well. This just helps like pencils and crayons and markers not fall off the desk and like onto the floor, because I don't like seeing things on the floor. So, and I just love that when they put them back and then they just put the tray back up top. I do feel like this is a little high just because my kids are like, if they struggling, they gotta look like underneath sometimes because some of them are pretty short. So I'm not sure, like maybe I can think of like another spot to put them, probably like over here, because some of my kids are pretty short and they cannot see the Sharpies. They love using the Sharpies for their art stuff. But I got another set because this only came in a pack of 24 and now I have 27 students, so I wanted another set so I could have one for each student. Also, these can be used for like my science experiments like we did for the first week of school, so I love that I have another set. I did also get another set of the cell phone holder. This contains 36 slots. A lot of my kiddos do bring their cell phone, so this will be for Miss Hollis's classroom, and then I have mine, and the kids already know to put their cell phone in the morning and they can get it during dismissal, so I absolutely love that. The next biggest thing that I have is this 3-tier cart, and it actually does have a little drawer right here. I might assemble it today, but I want to go ahead and tell you what I am using this for after I show you these. So we just have the instruction for the clock here, and we do have like extra Velcro for like the curtains. And then we do have more of these magnetic push pins. These are what I use to hold up my math word wall. And so I wanted to buy some more because these have 2, but this one unfortunately I ran out, so it only has 1 in the middle. But so far it hasn't really moved at all. It has held up, but this one did fall, so I need to add 1 more there. The last remaining things that we have here are some magnet things. So we have magnetic hooks, and then we do have some thicker, what are these called? They're like called a specific name, but I don't know. But they're like the grabby ones. There's something called specific though. So right now, for the last, I don't know, like 20 minutes that I'm here, I want to go ahead and make that little 3-tier organizer. And then I also want to just organize my desk area because it's a little bit of a hot mess express over here. And I do have some other magnets that are like longer and like wider. However, I left those in my apartment, so I will show you guys that tomorrow. And by the way, guys, my kids love playing multiple madness. Like, I know I've said this my first week and my second week, but if you ever want to find an engaging mathematical activity, I don't know if you can find a copy of this, Multiple Madness, and then Multiple Madness 2, they are obsessed. This is the #1 most requested item. All you need is this, paper clips, which I don't even know where they are, over here. Look at all the manipulatives that we use today, dice, red and yellow counters, as well as these blue counters. So for the Multiple Madness, you will need 2 paper clips. It can either be long or short, or not long or short, but like smaller or bigger. And then you just need blue and red counters, or you can even do like the red and yellow ones. They go crazy for Multiple Madness. Like, they're like, can we play Multiple Madness? And I'm like, yes, after the main lesson. So perfect. All right, y'all know when I gotta pull out the picture, of the actual item, y'all know it's because I'm at a point where I'm stuck. All right, let me see if I can figure this out. Y'all, I love it. Look at it. It's a Kilton Dainty. It's for the restroom. It was actually really not that hard. The only thing that tripped me up was like between here and here, and the fact that the final product is like 5-tier, where I got only let's see, 3-tier. So that's the only part where I was like, wait a minute. And then there was actually like this extra piece. I'm like, wait, did I miss a step? Like, why do I have an extra piece? So I love it. It's beautiful. It's a rolling cart. So my plan is, remember last week in my last vlog that for the restroom there were paper towels like on the little paper dispenser, because the paper dispenser that is not in the restroom, it doesn't work, because that was from the previous school. Oh, a little roly-poly over here. And so I wanted a little cart or a storage organizer where I could kind of put it here. So let me shimmy. I could put it like right here. And now my little paper, instead of it being like on top of this big chunky thing, it can be right here. Oh, it's so big. But I love it. And what I really wanted this for, this little drawer, I might have to open it up, see if it's kind of stuck, because it's kind of hard to open. It's for my girls. Let me explain. I know it's kind of loud in here, so let me take this out and explain here. All right, really quickly, look at what one of my kids drew me. Ah, baby Yoda. But I have the cart right here, and this is why I really wanted this one, because it has this little drawer right here. My plan, because I teach 4th grade, and those that teach upper elementary know, boys, if you want to turn away, this is girl talk now. Girls around the 4th grade age, they get their periods at this time. Now I remember, I think I was 12. I think my kids are 9 and 10, but you guys know with each generation, girls are getting their periods earlier and earlier. I asked the 3rd grade teacher, how many of the girls do you know had their period? She said about just 1 or 2. So definitely I know that I'm gonna start getting like the girls saying like, Miss Blanco, I'm on my period, like it's an emergency, can I go check myself? Luckily now we have the restroom so they can go check, you know, for any spotting. Like I said, it's girl talk, right? But what I want to do is, I know how it felt to be a 12-year-old girl and being miserable and having to deal with my monthly, because especially if it's like the first few times you've ever had it. So my plan is, this little drawer I want to put for my girls exclusively. Now I will pull them to the side, like maybe one ancillary period, and talk to them about like, this drawer is specifically for you girls. In here I want to have mostly pads. I'm not sure if any of my girls use tampons. I don't think so. I don't know, let me know. Do your girls use tampons? I think at that age, especially like if you're first getting your period, you're mostly going to use pads, because that's what I used when I was their age. So I just want to put pads in here. I'll ask the nurse if she sees like tampons, like girls that use tampons, I'll put some in here. But I really just want to put pads in here. So if a girl, let's say she starts her period, because you know it can come at any time. It's not like magically during the night. It can come at any time. Let's say a girl, her period comes in the middle of the day. She didn't know, so she wasn't prepared. She doesn't have any pads or tampons. So I want her to know that she has the option that she will be able to get a pad, an emergency pad from the bin. So I want to do that for my girls, just because I know how it feels when you come to school even if you like know you have your period and you're like, oh shoot, I already went through one, I don't have a second one. Well, now you do, because the nurse does have pads, but nurse is not always here. She's maybe at the district office, or maybe you know, I just want me to be like the first form of security, not the security, but the first form of, what word am I using, like first form of access basically, and then the nurse to be the second. Because when I was in 5th grade, most of my girls already had their period, or they were like starting their period. 4th grade last year, I had like most of my girls had their period, like some of them were kind of starting it. So I just know that by the end of 4th grade, I'm gonna have most of my girls have their periods, and I just want them to know that this is like available to them. Now this unfortunately does not have a lock. It literally is just like a little drawer here. So if any of my boys like they like want to peek in, they're gonna say like pads. So I don't know how to like address that. I don't know if I should tell them like, oh hey girl, like I don't know, like, so because I can already imagine one of my boys peeking through and be like, oh my god, there's pads here. Like, you know, they don't know that. They don't know that it's for the, like, so I don't know, because I didn't want to buy something that had a key, because then they would be asking me for the key, and then the boys be like, why are you asking for the, so I didn't want to make it like too big of a deal. But I also don't know how to address it with my boys, like, don't open this, because if I literally put a label saying girls only, my boys are curious. My boys are gonna be like, let me look, because like once you lock that door, you don't know what's in, like, you don't know what they're doing in there. So if I put a little sign here that says girls only, one of my boys is gonna open it and they're gonna see a bunch of pads in here. So I don't know, let me know how you would address it. Would you tell the boys? Would you just tell the girls? Tell boys and girls? I don't know, but that's my plan. I don't know, should I put some on my Amazon wish list? I feel like that's like an odd thing to put on an Amazon wish list, but I don't know if you guys want to donate. That sounds so weird. Okay, but other than that, I'm gonna stick this in the restroom. I'm gonna put the paper towels on top of it, and then we do have like some storage down here, so I might put like some cleaning supplies, maybe extra toilet paper. You know, it's just, possibilities are endless. So I'm so glad we have that now, and I'm gonna go ahead and leave. We do have extended care officially starting today, so parents can pick up their child until 6. However, I do want to make it a mission to not stay that late till 6, and I want to try and leave around 5:30, which is currently 5:27. So I will see y'all tomorrow. I'm going to try and not make this an hour and 30 minutes like I did my week 2 vlog. And then my week 1 was an hour and 15 minutes. But y'all like it because y'all watched it. I got like 2,000 views for my first week, and then like 1,000 views for like my second week. So y'all are liking it. So I'm going to keep making them. But I'm going to try not to make them so long anymore. Let me guys know what you think, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye, y'all. Hello everybody, happy Wednesday. It is the middle of the week already. This week is just flying on by. Normally after a holiday, like on a Monday or like maybe on a Friday, either it can be like the longest week possible or it's gonna be like the shortest week. And right now it feels like the shortest week. Right now I'm so I might go get some coffee from the teacher's lounge because I'm struggling this morning. My stomach is kind of like on the side, so I'm trying not to eat a lot for breakfast as well as lunch to kind of like, I don't know, detox, whatever that is. But I don't know if you guys saw me. I brought in some stuff. I know, you're like, Miss Blanco, stop doing work at home. It's fun work. Like, it's not anything where I'm like planning for like 5 hours or like I'm doing stuff for 4 hours. This literally took me like 45, and I was watching like YouTube. I was watching Kathy Kellogg's, like I was catching up on her last year's vlog because I missed so many. So I was entertained. Don't worry, I was watching MasterChef. I love binge watching all previous seasons. I was watching the news. So I'm enjoying myself. Please trust me. I'm not just spending hours of my life slaving away to my teaching job, because I know I do not get paid overtime. Now, I want to go ahead and show you what I did because I'm super excited. I love organizing, guys. Like, if I ever decide to leave teaching, like retire from teaching or just like quit teaching, I don't know, I want to become some kind of like organizer, like, you know, like those like reality TV shows or like those TikTok shows where they like have people come into your house or your office or like your space and then organize everything. Like, I want to be like that person. And I have some people here at school tell me the same thing, like, you need to be like a professional organizer. I'm like, I want to. All right, but we have some items. So these are my binders that I've had for the previous couple of years. I think I bought them my first year. I'm not quite sure. These ones I got over the summer. Now, unfortunately, they came in a pack of 3. I have the other one like right there behind me. I'll put some pictures. Like, it's busted, the ring doesn't work, it doesn't even close. I kept snagging on like my stuff. I was like, you know what, I'm sorry, I can't. So that one unfortunately is at my apartment. I'm either going to give it to my sister to see if she wants it, or my mom. If not, I'm just going to donate it and see if anybody wants it there. But I have a couple of stuff. Now this stuff, let me see, I can't even show you the back because it has all of my kids' personal information. So I have the class info with all of their birthdays, student IDs, and I had previously printed these. The only thing is, since I have 2 new students, hopefully no more, no more at least, I had to add their names to the list. And then, so class info for both classes. I also made a full official class roster with the 27 kids in each one. I also made the student's ID number, so this one just has their student ID. Then I have their parent contact numbers, and then I have the grade. I wish I could show y'all, but I can't. But it has a name, so I don't want to do that. And then I have like my grade template. Let me see if I can kind of do it like, I don't know, I might have to blur that out depending if y'all saw any names. So I am lucky that I have a color printer at home that I can print stuff on. And then I have a few more things. So you guys know about the bathroom thing. I swear to God, like, this is the first year. I'm not struggling with it, but it's definitely like a learning curve. I made this sign, 2 paper towels max, with a cute little paper towel little picture, just because we do have limited paper towels. Our custodian comes and tries to refill, but definitely we're on a tight budget, so we're a little bit tight on paper towels. So I'm trying to tell the kids 2 paper towels max. And then this is the one that I really wanted. I mean, I don't know, they don't lock the door at home, but I gotta make sure to lock the door. And I put I keep telling the kids do it, and then every day I still have someone not locking the door. Another kid comes in, opens it, and they're like, oh, hi, sorry. So I'm just trying to prevent a really bad situation happening in the restroom. So I made I made binder spines, so that's fun. This one, and I just realized that that's the wrong title. It's supposed to say master copies, not teaks and standards. Oh my god. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to go home and fix that. But either way, this is what it looks like. I can't believe I did that. And then I have 2 small ones. So this year, I'm trying to cover my face so y'all can see. This year we are switching to TESS, whatever it's called. So I wanted a binder that has to do all with T-test, and I already have like a whole bunch of stuff. I don't think it has any of my personal information, but I'll cover. So just like what they're kind of looking for, all of the information, all of the rubric, you know, all that jazz for my observations. And then this one, I'm going to cover up the first part because it has my, not school's name, but it has a little bit of information. So I'm covering up my school's name, my initials. And then this one says, like, it's my school binder. Because I do have this one right here. I don't know if y'all can see this one right here. And this is the one that they gave us, but it's like white. And it's sticking out. And I was like, nah, I can't. So I got this one so I can replace that one with this one. I don't know, I'm extra. And then the last one for this one right here, my big boy, I made one for data photo. Now this one is accurate. The only one that's not accurate, the one that says taste and standards. I can't believe I did not realize that. I didn't change it. Either way, I'm gonna go ahead and put these, stick this in here. I even brought in my purse like my little eyebrow plucker. What is it called? Eyebrow plucker. Tweezers. I even bought tweezers so I could like stick this in the binder spine, because you definitely need to like bend the binder kind of like this. You need to bend the binder so that way you can kind of squeeze, like you gotta squeeze it like a little bit, and that way you can like insert it a lot more easier. Plus these are made on cardstock and they are laminated, so they're more durable than if you just did it on paper. So let me go ahead and do that because I don't think I did anything else. Let me check. Oh, never mind, I did. Aha! I made two labels. This one is just regular paper. So I made one for my things in the cabinet, my binder clips, because I have extras this year. And then this one is for my Setomo bins, for like my manipulatives. And there's one that does not have a label and it's scissors. So I wanted to go ahead and make two more labels for those bins. Why do I sound like deeper? Oh shit, I hope I'm not getting sick. Oh my god, I'm gonna go drink some tea and coffee. All right, y'all, let's get started. All right, y'all, ta-da! Oh, it looks so pretty. I love it, yay! Now I gotta just organize the rest. But y'all can see that I have like example binders. So the B stands for Blanco and the H stands for Hollis. So I always try to set an example for the kids so they can be organized as well. So now I'm gonna go ahead and put these in the restroom, because like I don't know if y'all can see, like right there's the cart and then there's the paper towels. I was using it to film yesterday, so that's why it's there. And then all I need is some double-sided tape. It doesn't want to focus. Some double-sided tape. And then after this, I need to go make some copies. Like this are all the stuff I need to copy, but it has my students' personal information, so I'm going to cover that up. And then I have more stuff like this that I need to copy as well. By the way, y'all, look what I made over the Labor Day weekend. I was just being silly, and I wanted to make like a little, what is this called, like a layout, because I actually took a class on interior design in high school. So I don't know, it just kind of took me back to those days where I had to like design a living room or like a dining table or like a house. So I made it exactly my classroom layout, and I wanted this just because I wanted to leave it for the sub as well, so that way she or he can also see like how the classroom is supposed to be set up. But y'all, like look at the window and then the door. That's something I learned in interior design. Like windows are supposed to have like the edges on the side, like these little edges, whereas the door is just like one flat rectangle. And then that's it. And then those are the desks. And those are the table trays. So I already put like the groups too. So I don't know, it's just cute. It just took me back to my interior design day. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these and make copies of all of this right here, because that's what I need to make a copy of. Let's go. So it is currently 7:16. I am loving that digital clock instead of having to look at the clock. But I'm gonna go make copies, and then the last thing I need to do is I need to go into the book room, which is like right here across from me. I love it, and go get another textbook from there so I can give it to my new student. I also need to like prepare like the anchor charts and like everything that goes in the binders, because all I just gave them was a binder and like their daily review and like their homework. That was it. So definitely I need to prepare that. So I might see y'all in the afternoon. We'll find out. Bye guys. Well, hello there. It is actually the end of the day. It is actually 5:47 p.m. I got 10 minutes to talk to y'all before I gotta go. So really quickly, I just want to go ahead and show you guys some really cute things that I received today. Also what we kind of did, so a little recap. Listen y'all, this book is so good. Language Central for Science. Now we do have a science curriculum. It is Savvis, like I don't even know, like Savvis Science, I don't know, like Texas, whatever. It's good. It's really old. It's like from like 2000, 2005. I don't know. It's really old. Now, the only thing is, you guys know we have math textbooks. We used to order science textbook for each student. Unfortunately, no more. So I looked in the book room. We only have like 5 science textbooks, and that's not enough. And if we wanted to show them like the textbook, which has so many passages, like it's really like a reading book, honestly, I would have to project it on the screen using my computer, or I would have to print it for each kid, and I'm not about that life, wasting all that ink, wasting all that paper. So I found this book in my bookshelf. There's like 10 copies. I don't know where it came from. It's from Pearson, but it's so good. This is especially designed for ELLs. Now, they changed that word. It's not ELLs anymore. It's EBs, which is emergent bilingual. So even that language got changed in the recent years. But this is week 1, what we did. So science and safety, you know, inquiry, hypothesis, and then, you know, like they did that little experiment with the water. And then this week, the design process, and then they did that project with the, I gave them a real world issue, and then they had to come up with a solution. I need to show you guys how that looks, because I did put them all outside. And then this week, we're actually learning about properties of matter. So we do a lot of turn and talks, especially when it comes to this. But I just love that there's so many visuals. It's simple, it's to the point, it's not overwhelming for the kids, because basically I asked them, what do you think volume is based on the picture? What do you think properties are or is based on the pictures? What do you think magnetic properties are based on the picture? What do you think low density versus high density is based on the picture? So definitely I hear them talking, and they're saying like, well, I think low density is like maybe when things float, because you can see like a wooden block and so it's floating, whereas high density is like a rock, so maybe it's like heavier and so it will sink. So definitely they're thinking about that. And then at the bottom they actually have like some sentence framers, and then that's what we actually did today. We took their actual like notebook for the first time this year. We wrote down the title, the dates, we wrote down each sentence frame, and then we finished it off with the appropriate like property of matter vocabulary word. I gotta go y'all soon because they about to kick me out. Tomorrow I'm actually going to show them this, and they're going to work with a partner on answering all of the questions, and then that will be for 8th grade. And then this will be the closing. So I don't know if y'all can see, yeah, the closing where they have to tell me either the definition or a vocabulary word of each. No, what am I saying? The definition or like an example of each vocabulary word. So I really talk about it, and like, I just love that they already like give some examples of what like students can turn and talk about. Like, it really is just so good. And I'm about to leave. They're about to kick me out. So I will see y'all tomorrow. I'm gonna show y'all my lovely, beautiful, this is kind of like a little preview of what I'm gonna show y'all tomorrow. These adorable lotus flowers. And that's for tomorrow. I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye guys. Bye. Good morning, everyone. Today is Thursday, bright and early. It is currently 7:20. However, you guys saw me come in like much earlier to make copies. You guys saw me hole punch. You guys saw me put the objectives on the board as well as change my agenda. And I wanted to go ahead and continue where I left off from yesterday with showing you some very cutesy things that I got yesterday from my kiddos. And guess who this was made by? My new kid. So remember, I have two kids, one girl, one boy. The girl speaks somewhat English. She's pretty okay. She's like mid-English, like mid-Spanish. However, my boy, unfortunately, he came from Mexico, so he only knows Spanish. So he is very far behind in the English language. But he is so talented when it comes to art and origami. Like, every day I see him trying to make origami. I'm just like, you're so talented, you just don't even realize it. I love that. And he made me so much. All of these, I'm trying to hide my face, like, they're so beautiful. They're so beautiful. Like, this one's like a little baby one. They're so precious. I love them. And then my other kids were kind of like, oh, you can make origami? Like, what? And so, you know, they were making me some fortune tellers or fortune catchers, however you guys say, because they wanted to give me something. They were like, I can make things too. My new Spanish kid has definitely made an impression. And then one of my girls, she made me this cute little, like, rose-shaped little stand. It's adorable with like this cute little black like cowish print. And then she actually made me the tiniest little note possible. Like, it's so tiny, I don't know if the camera will pick up on it. And then inside is literally a little note that says best teacher. Like, that's the cutest thing ever. Oh, I just love my kids. I'm trying to give them like free time at the end of class, just because like they're kids. Like, I overwhelm their brain with like math and science. It's like, just enjoy being a kid for once. So even though I know admin probably won't like it because they want like work, and that's not just my admin, it's like every admin, you know, like they want to concentrate on like the curriculum. They want, I'm like, yo, we already did the math lesson, we already did the science lesson, let them have like 10 minutes of free time. So now I have a cute little collection all right here. And then I actually have gotten a few drawings. My kids are obsessed with drawing me Baby Yoda. This one, cute little rainbow heart. And I think I have a few more. I got a cute little note from one of my birthday girls that I gave like the little birthday toy. So she gave me a thank you note. Like, that's so sweet. I didn't expect anything in return. So I just love them so much. But back to business. You guys know life is about making copies. Life is about preparing. It's currently 7:24. Where has the time gone? Let me show you a couple things around the classroom, and then we'll most likely get started with our day, and I will talk to you probably at the end of the day. Let's get started. All right, so here's the state of my desk. Definitely not bad. This is just the drawings I showed you guys, and then this is the lesson plan for Fundamental 5. It's a lot, but this is what they want. I know, I gotta show y'all that more in detail. Other than that, like, it looks not bad at all. I just gotta clean it up. These are all anchor charts. Not like the big anchor charts, but like paper size anchor charts that I want to give to the kiddos. So that way I don't have like 1,000 anchor charts around my room that they don't look at. Instead, each of them have it in their binder that they can use for many, many, many years, especially in like 4th, 5th, and 6th grade. Now, when they get to like more middle school and high school, they should know this by now. But we have representing numbers, representing decimals, comparing and ordering numbers, which we did last week, rounding, which again they did last week, decimals, which they did yesterday, and then comparing and ordering decimals. They're going to do that tomorrow. This is the one they're going to learn today, relating decimals to fraction. I already have the objective on the whiteboard. And then this is going to learn, they're going to learn this, I think, on Monday, decimals on a number line. And then this one is a simple division little table. I'm not really sure what it's called. There's something on the back, but it's just division, because I did give them the multiplication one. Let me see, I think it's like right here. Nope, I gotta clean that drawer. Yeah, so I gave them this one, but apparently when it comes to division, they don't understand like the difference. So I always have like extra copies of the anchor charts just in case I have new students, which obviously I did this week. And I'm so glad that I make extra copies in case I get new students. So this I'm going to give them today. Oh no, I hole punch everything with my electric hole punch. I love this thing. This is Swing Line. I got this like my first year of teaching. I think I bought it off of Amazon. And I've been using it ever since. It's so good for like hole punching multiple papers, obviously here. And I just love it. I love that the kids are putting this in their binder. As long as they don't lose their binder, this is going to help them so much. I do have another activity here. This is a early finisher / extension activity, arranging rectangles. I got this from the same book that I got the Multiple Madness, which is the fan favorite of this class. All right, so here we have the whiteboard, and this is something new that we have. I just put this yesterday while the kids were doing their independent practice. So these are all of the early finishers that we have previously done. Multiple Madness is the fan favorite, so definitely these ones are being most used. The second favorite is Tick Tick Tack Toe. I saw a lot of kids do the toss and talk, and then some people did the like place value one. So now I need to add another one for the arranging rectangles. I'm going to show them how to do it today so that way they know and they can play it with their classmates. But unfortunately, I'm using these hooks. I love these hooks. However, I did put on my Amazon wish list like another magnet that actually has like a little stick pointing out. I'll put a picture right here so you guys can visualize. Now, I got it from my wish list and I lost it. Luckily, it was only $9, so I cannot find it. I looked in my apartment. I looked under the bed, looked all over the place. Oh, I'm losing my voice over here. That's why I'm sad. I can't find it. And this was going to be perfect because, you know, the kids, they have to like lift up. Whereas the other one, they could have just like slid out. Oh my God. So I did put some more on my Amazon wish list and it was donated to me. I feel so bad. I feel so bad. But so far, these are pretty good. The kids are doing a great job. I show them how to take it out. and then how to put it back on. This one's a little bit heavier because there's 2 papers in it. You can see if I can show you. Like 1, 2, wait. Yeah, like 1, oh my god, I can't show y'all. Like 1, 2, whereas these ones are not as heavy because there's only just 1 paper, double-sided. So I gotta like reprint the Multiple Madness so that it is not 2 pages, instead it's like 1 page double-sided. Other than that, looks pretty good. Date is on the board, agenda on the board, objectives on the board. I kind of like wrote my science part a little weird, but you guys see how many objectives there are. But that's what they want. They want for each subject, we will, I will, and then that's for math, and then we will, I will for science. So definitely a lot of writing each and every day. I do also have this awesome resource that I got for free from Pocket Full of Primary, Michelle Emerson. She said that she created this on Google Slides, and I got the template. This is so good. I'm so glad she teaches 4th grade math and science, which is exactly what I teach. But I really like this a lot. So instead of putting this in one of these, because I feel like I want to use this for a lot longer throughout the year, I plan on putting them in these black ones right here. So that way, I don't know, I just feel like it'll be kept a little bit more safer throughout the year. And I did print it on cardstock so that way it'll just hold up for the entire year. And the last thing I want to show you guys, hopefully there are no kids out here, is I did go ahead and put all of the projects outside. They have not gotten wet, like you see, like it's wet over here. But fortunately these, hi, say something.
Hey everybody, it's so long. They got me in the classroom all week. So I got some copies for these kids to do. I don't know, what do you want me to say?
Y'all saw Miss Stovall. She's so funny. But like I said, perfect, beautiful. I love it. I already got lots of compliments. The kids are loving looking at them, and other kids as well. And then you guys look, it's like pitch black because I put like the curtains down, but I am keeping the other one near my desk open just because like I want some light to come in. But other than that, yay! And there's still my little baby Yoda there. Beautiful. I'm going through this side so I don't have to open my door. Yay, we're back in the classroom. I like these connecting doors, they're so fun. Alright guys, so 7:35, I'm gonna go ahead and just get ready, clean my desk, get ready for the kiddos, and I will see y'all after school. Bye! Oh, it is the end of the day. Hello. Oh, my battery's about to die. Oh no! Let's try that again. I put in a new battery, so we should be good to go. It is currently 5:03 p.m. I know, I already hear in the comments. Listen, today was a good day. It was kind of like a little chaotic towards the end, but it was a good day nonetheless. Definitely the kids are getting in that cozy feeling vibe of like, they're starting to feel like this is their classroom. They're starting to be very like open with me. I just love that this year I'm putting in more attention to building relationships. The kids are telling me about their lives, their families, like even like sad moments, happy moments. So I am loving that. I love hearing about the kids, you know, because yes, it's academic. Yes, we want them to focus on passing the STAR test, but they're also children. So I just want them to know that I just love them so much, and that I hope they can feel that So far behavior is not bad at all. Definitely because, you know, they're trying to get more homey. They're trying to make this classroom their own. Definitely I do have to like remember to set those expectations, but other than that, like, we really have not had any issues. I feel like I was really stern on them. Sorry, something's in my eye. I was really stern on them like the first week, and then I really set those expectations the second week, and then this week is the third week. The only thing that I want to fix, because I always tell them every like day, all right, there's some clarification I want to fix, there's something I want to remember you guys, there's something I want to remind you, there's something I want to work on today. Every morning, if there's no clarifications, I say, you guys were awesome yesterday, so let's make it a better day. So just trying to give them like that positive reinforcement. Tomorrow I do want to work with, I don't know, it's the daylight. So I know I'm all over the place, I'm sorry. I do it two ways. A lot of teachers do like, okay, go ahead and line up, and so they go from like they're sitting in their desk or chair and then to line up. I do it two steps. So step one is they stand up, push in their chair, which they do. The only thing I gotta remind them is to lift the chair. Now remember the first week of school, I told you guys that it was very, very loud. And I was thinking of like buying some old tennis balls or like some of like those squeaker stoppers. But actually, I don't know what happened. I don't know if like our custodian has been like rinsing off the dirt or something, because it's actually been quieter and it's not that loud anymore when they stand up and push in their chair. So I'm so grateful for that. However, I am noticing kids kind of just shoving their chair in because it's not making a lot of noise. But I do still hear that noise of like the kids shoving their chair in. So tomorrow, just for like 5 minutes, I want to go ahead and quickly work on that. Also, I want to work with them on lining up. Now unfortunately, that little space that's like from the door to like the wall of the restroom is not big enough for all of my 27 kiddos. And it's pretty much like they're crammed, like they're saying excuse me, and I get, so I gotta work on that. I like the height order, but honestly they don't even need height order because they don't walk anywhere. Like my homeroom especially, they never go outside. The only time we maybe go outside is for a fire drill. Like that's it. And we didn't even have a fire drill with I had a fire drill with the other class. So like, I don't know, because from the very beginning of the morning, they're with me until they switch. That's the only time when they officially line up. But other than that, I take my second class everywhere. I take them to lunch. I take them to ancillary, which is our specials. I take them to the dismissal area. So it's never where I have to take my homeroom anywhere around the school. So their lining up is not bad, but it definitely needs a lot of work, because my second class, because I take them everywhere, they're a lot better at lining up, being in height order, walking. So I don't know, I gotta work on like my homeroom with that, because like there is something that is gonna change. I can't tell y'all about it, but there is something that's gonna change that will require my homeroom to switch with me more. Like I don't know, I gotta talk to y'all about it, but I can't talk to y'all about it this week, maybe next vlog. For some reason, I'm having my first class only 2.5 hours, and you think like, oh, that's plenty of time, but it doesn't feel like it because we always run out of time. I don't know what it is, so I got to look at the schedule and see, do I need to switch earlier? Because it was 10:45 that we used to switch, and I said to my partner, oh hey, I think your second class is getting a lot more time with me. I think we need to switch earlier. So now we switch at 10:30, but now I feel like my first class is not getting a lot of time with me. It's like, oh my god, it can't be. I don't know, I feel like they're not getting an equal amount. But when I did the calculations, it should have been, each classroom should have gotten 2 hours and 30 minutes. I think I know what it is. This is real teacher talk, y'all. I honestly don't start instruction till 8:20. Not by choice, but by all the interruptions there is in the morning. Because technically, instruction is supposed to start at 8 o'clock. And I tried to do that. I told the kids, 8 o'clock, I'm going to come in here, I'm going to shut the door, and we're going to start with our daily review. Does that happen? I try, I shut the door, I come to the front, and what do I hear? Ding dong, ding dong. A kid is tardy, another kid is tardy, another kid is tardy. Announcements, where's my walkie? I don't even know. Announcements happen, and that usually takes like 5 to 10 minutes. It's very long announcement. We do the pledges, another 5 to 10 minutes. Another kid, ding dong, another kid is tardy. Oh my God. I'm telling y'all, I sound crazy, but it's so realistic. Like 15 to 20 minutes is wasted in the morning just by people arriving late. And I can't blame the kids. Why are you late? Why are you tardy? No, I can't do that. I have to, I mean, I'm not going to blame the parent. I mean, I want to, but I'm not going to call and be like, why are you always late? And, you know, then they get yelled at me. And, no. All right, no. But I'm letting y'all know that 10 to 15 minutes, no, not 10 to 15 minutes, about 15 to 20 minutes is wasted because of all the kids that come in tardy, not by their fault because they don't have a car. They don't, you know, they don't do that. It's their parents. All the announcements and just like, like mostly those two. It's really, really those two. So I think I'm going to have to tell my partner teacher, we got to go back to 10:45. Because I gotta get those 10 to 15 minutes back, 15 to 20 minutes honestly, because it really is like, I am feeling it. I'm like, sorry y'all, like I don't know what happened. I don't know why my second class is able to like do an extension activity where you guys just finished the main activity. I don't know. But moving on from that, like I said, science went great, math went great. They learned about fractions as decimals and decimals as fractions. They did pretty great. Like I said this morning, Multiple Madness 2, favorite game. However, it was 2 pages. So now I went to the copier machine and now it's 1 page, front and back. So now I will be able to put this back in the little sleep protector and then they will be able to use it. Guys, I am loving this little setup here. Oh, sorry, it's like kind of yellow. I'm loving this. Like I can easily move this. Like right now, like this morning I was working on a math problem and then this was like blocking it, so all I did was grab the hook, move it up, and then I worked on the problem here, and then like the kid was like right here, so he was able to look at it. It's just so good, so I can move them anywhere that I want out of the way. It's just so good. And then this one was where Multiple Madness was, so I gotta put that one back. And then I do need to add another one that I showed you guys. This one right here with the, oh no, it's falling. Oh man. With the raging rectangles. Oh my God. They fell in love. They are so competitive. I don't know what it is. They love it. So this is another fan favorite besides Multiple Madness. So I'm going to go ahead and hang this up on a hook as well. So that way kids, and I already saw like kids when they were done with their science activities, I told them they could have free time and they went for this again. I was so happy. I was like, yes, finally engaging mathematical activities that is not just like coloring or like drawing or, you know, doing arts and crafts. Like, no, it's actual like fun games. Then they're learning without even knowing like they're doing math. Like, I don't know. It's just real fun. And what I am doing that I am so loving is I am always picking a partner or just like a random volunteer. So I asked, who wants to be my volunteer for this next mathematical game? And almost everybody wants to raise their hand. And so they don't even know the game. They've never seen it. They've never heard of it. They don't know what's going on, but they want to volunteer because they want to be my partner. So they come here. I don't even explain it. I literally just play the game with my volunteer. And so they're like, ooh, ah, like, oh my God, I love it. I love when they get excited about things like this because, I don't know, it makes me feel like they have fun things to do in the classroom, that it's not just like board games and like STEM time and like phones and online. Like they're gonna find out that you can have fun with math as well as science, but I gotta find some like science fun stuff. So other than that, it is currently 5:16. I when I went to the copier machine today, because they actually fixed it, I did go ahead and make some copies for the daily review 4 for next week, and I also made copies for the homework for next week. I'm gonna go ahead and put the double-sided multiple madness in the sleeve protector, and then I'll just kind of like, I need to do my lesson plan for next week. That's gonna take me the rest of the hour. I'll most likely see y'all tomorrow, but just know that it's going really well. Yes, like the kids are getting more cozier, the kids are getting more like but honestly, like, I just go home with a happy face all the time. Hopefully it stays that way, because y'all know it's just September. So, but right now I think that building relationships is honestly like a really good key to managing like positive behavior. I love it. I feel real happy right now. Hopefully it stays like that. Hopefully it stays like that. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye. It is the morning of Friday, September 6th. It is 7:21. I'm trying not to move so much because I have my school t-shirt. We can wear our school t-shirts on Friday. Although I do think that my school kind of wants me to put the word out there. We are low on enrollment, which, you know, lower numbers is always a good thing for the teacher, because like the lower number of kids you have, the better quality education, just because you can work with each individual a lot more. But overall, the state does say like you guys do have lower numbers than the previous year and the previous year before that. So every year we are declining. So we are trying to get more students, and I did get 2 new students. But those 2 kids, my 2 new kids, do have siblings. So like 1st grade, 3rd grade also did get new students as well. So I think in total we have gotten, I think, 10 new students in the past 3 weeks, which is great, but we are still low on enrollment. If any of you guys live in the Houston area, the greater Houston area, because like Houston is freaking huge, preferably like Midwest to Southwest, don't put a comment. I'm not gonna respond to you. Instead, look me up on Instagram. I'll put the link right here, and you can send me a direct message, because I don't know, maybe you want to enroll your child in a public charter Texas school, because that's what we are. We are just less known. Like, I don't even know how I found the application to apply for this job. I think I found it on Indeed, I think. I'm not quite sure. I gotta ask people, like, how did you find about this website? How did you find about this school? Because if you kind of like go on Google Maps and you look up charter school, we're not on there. Like, we are, but like you gotta really do some like deep diving. I don't know. So like we're really not well popular, not well known. We usually get our enrollment because family and friends recommend us, and that's how a lot of our kids get here, because they all live together, like in the same apartments, or they're friends and family with each other. I know of one family that has like 10 cousins so around the entire school, like, so like 2 in 5th, 1 in 4th, 1 in 3rd, 1 in 2nd. Give me a second. So I don't remember what I was saying. I think it was the enrollment. It is currently 7:25. Let me see, actually 7:27. So I'm gonna go ahead and just get ready for the day. I did come in later today. I think I came in like at 7:10. I made my coffee in the break room, in the lunch room, in the teacher's lounge, whatever you want to call it. And now I'm talking to you guys, and I'm gonna go ahead and get started for the day. Most likely I will talk to you guys at the end of the day for sure, to end the vlog, and just give you a quick recap of how the week went. The week with Labor Day, it actually went pretty well. Let me not say anything, because we still have 8 full hours left. It's been raining. Luckily, it's been kind of off during dismissal, like maybe a little sprinkle here and there, but it hasn't been like a full-blown like, oh my god, we need umbrellas because we are gonna get wet and sick over here. So definitely hasn't been that extreme, but it has been raining, and I think there is a tropical storm, or like a tropical depression, I think, on the way So it might hit us today. It said like Friday afternoon. So I'm hoping like Friday evening closer. Because if not, we're going to get hit with a really strong rain today. And I don't know how we're going to do it, because when we go outside to dismiss the kids, we're like full out. Like there's no shade. Like the kids are in the shade. The kids are protected with the covering, but we are not. Like once we get past that gate to dismiss, we are out. We are exposed. And I had an umbrella, but unfortunately like it's really hard because I have like my bullhorn and my umbrella, and I'm trying to put the kid in the car. So it's like, it's such a hassle. And I was trying to find like umbrellas that attach to like the back of your back, and then like it's hands-free, but I don't know, it's I'm not sure. We just gotta deal with dismissal in the best way we can. I will talk to y'all later. Bye. Hello, good morning. The AC is on, so you might hear it because I do hear it in the background editing my videos. It's the end of the day. It is currently 5:15 on a Friday. I know. But I had to get the classroom ready because I did not like the way I felt on Tuesday. Coming in here trying to like do everything, like sharpen the pencils, making sure that there are 10 of each, making sure I need to hole punch the daily review, I need to pass them out. So I'm doing that all today. Yes, it's currently 5:15. I'm gonna try and get out of here at 5:30 because I'm pretty much done for the first hour. From 4 to 5, I was busy. I was non-stop moving. I took out all of the old papers. I sharpened all the pencils. I made sure there were 10 of each. I even put eraser toppers on some that are like, the erasers like pretty much gone and non-existent. I took out all of the red pens because we had to grade our homework today. So all of the red pens are gone. I straightened up the desk because I'm sick and tired of these kids moving the desk. So I did put on my wish list some like doggy little vinyl things, so like the kids can officially do it on their own and they know exactly where to put it. Because when I do tell the kids like put the chairs straight, they do, but it's in the wrong like place. So it's straight, but it's in the wrong place. So I always got to like shift it back, because if not, it's always going to be up front. I cleaned the two sharpeners, so Albert and then like the main one that the kids use. I threw away any old papers that are not anymore necessary for the kids. I decluttered a lot of my like data stuff, so that's pretty good. I put out a new box of tissues because y'all, kids are getting sick. Oh, kids are getting sick. Before I leave, I'm gonna spray everything, every surface, all the doorknobs, everything, because it is ridiculous how many coughs kids get sick. This week I had perfect attendance until today. I had one girl out. I couldn't believe it. It was literally 26, 26, 26, 26, 26, and then 26 again, and then 27 until today. No. Other than that, I have two of these non-holes, they sound so weird, non-hole sheet protectors, because one is going to be for my door, and then the other one is going to be for my actual fire drill, like help, I need a kid, I'm missing a child, or I'm good, I'm okay, because we always got to take this when we do fire drill. So my plan is to stick this in here. I don't know if I'll do it like landscape or horizontal, and so that way it'll be on the wall when a fire drill comes, because we never know when fire drills are going to happen. I'm just gonna snatch it off the wall, and that way I'm always gonna have it. I think I might go ahead and take down this part once I decide whether, I mean, can I fit it this way? Yeah, I can. I don't know, should I do it like this, or was the other way better? I mean, I could do it, I think I'll do it like this, so that way it's like double protection. So because it's been raining non-stop, like they've been saying, yo, we can't do any fire drills because it's been raining. And the thing is, where we're located, the portables, when they get wet, they get slippery. I already had 2 kids fall. Luckily, like, they slept more, so they were able to like catch themselves, so they didn't really like fall on the floor, so they mostly kind of like stuttered. So I'm so glad, because that's a lawsuit ready to happen right there. All right, so it's not the prettiest, but I don't know if y'all can see like that tape, but I think it'll work out pretty well. There's like a little bubble here, but honestly I think this is the best way. So I need to go get some Velcro, and then this one will be for my lesson plan, which haven't done. I know what I'm teaching. I'm teaching topic 1 lesson 10, topic 1 lesson 11, and then we are taking our topic 1 test. I'm going to review the kids right before they take the test, like the day before. And then next week they're going to take their also what's it called, map growth, BOY. I already told my second class, but I didn't tell my homeroom, so I need to tell them on Monday that they're going to take a BOY. They take it 3 times a year. 1 in September, 1 in January, and then 1 in May, right after the STAR test. Testing season begins, y'all. Testing season begins. So, I didn't do my lesson plan, but don't worry, it'll get done. Don't know when. I don't want to work over it over the weekend. I want to enjoy my weekend, especially now that it's only 2 days. But it's perfectly fine. I had a wonderful weekend. I'm really tired. Look, I had a wonderful week. I'm going to enjoy the weekend. I loved this week. I am so happy that things are getting into routine now. The kids know the expectations. I'm still obviously like setting those goals, setting those expectations, setting those routines each and every day, just because if I see something, I want to stop it right then and there. I'm like, oh no, that's not going to happen. For example, like today, my homeroom, I did reteach how to push in a chair, and they did really well. Like I only had to do it like 1 time, and they did it great. And I also taught them or retaught them how to line up, and they did great with that as well. So I'm gonna go ahead, hole punch my daily review, and then I'm gonna put it in the bin so that way on Monday it's smooth sailing. I can enjoy my coffee, I can take a breath, I can just kind of do a couple things here and there, look at the teacher's edition for like the answers to see if I'm stuck on anything. But actually next week we are comparing and ordering decimals, which is not simple, but once I teach it and like simplify it, the kids do really well. Today they did awesome. Today they had to, what did they do? Putting decimals on a number line. My homeroom got 100% correct when we did our exit ticket, and I gave them a treasure box, and they were like, yeah! Oh my god, it was so fun. It was the first time, because I always tell them like percentage, like, so I do a whiteboard, so I give them 2 minutes whiteboard, and then they show me the answer, and I say yes, 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 or I say no, no, no if they're incorrect. And then I tell them, all right, that was about like 95% correct. That was about 85% correct. That was about, one time we had like 60%. That one was really hard. I think that was like changing fractions to decimals, or like place value decimals, something like that. But today was the decimals on a number line. And the first question they had like 92% correct, but the second question, which they had to identify which letter goes with which decimal on the number line, they got all 27. Even my new child, my new student, my new girl who speaks somewhat English, she got it correct. So I was like, y'all gonna get a treasure box, and they were like, yeah. So I think that even motivated them even more to like do really good when it comes to like the exit ticket, because some kids are like, oh, I don't know the answer, I'd rather not put anything. But now it's like, put something, you might be right? So I don't know, it just made me happy like seeing all, they're like, yeah. All right, y'all, it is currently 5:24. I'm gonna get out of here, but first I'm gonna do this, hole punch the daily review, take me 10 minutes, and I'm gonna go home. I will see y'all next week. Thank y'all for watching. I love y'all. Support, subscribe, like, comment, all that jazz. Bye, y'all. See y'all next vlog. Mwah.